Parents, piece of advice. I know life is very difficult. It's not easy. There is a lot of responsibilities. There is a lot of things I need to attend to. Especially nowadays, everything is gone up in prices. I cannot afford. I'm working 2 jobs. The husband and the wife are working. They're leaving the children. If they are not fortunate to have grandparents to look after them, there is the kindergarten, there is that preschool, there is that child care center. But let me tell you one thing. I know sometimes we cannot help it. We cannot do much about it. I need to put my child in a child care center in order for me to go to work, because 1 wage is never enough. 2 wages, we are barely making it. It's hot. Turn the aircon down a bit. Thanks, brother. I was just gonna say that, then I saw you going like that, and I said, that's it. I'm gonna make the call. An executive decision. Turn the aircon, make it cooler. So both parents are working. Not everybody has the privilege and the blessing of grandparents. And don't grandparents come extremely handy when you have children? Oh my goodness. Let me tell you this, daughter. Don't ruin it with your mother-in-law, because she will be very precious for you in the future, in the near future. So don't ruin it with your in-laws. Be nice to them, because you may have to call them and say, Mother, can I bring my baby to you because I need to go back to work? I've been off work for the last 12 months. We are struggling. If I don't go, I'll leave without pay. Cannot afford it. So please, mother-in-law. She'll say, well, since you've been nice to me, no problem. Bring the baby. And since we mentioned grandparents, let me tell you this fact that you may not have been aware of as grandparents. Do you know why you love your grandchildren more than your children? Have you ever thought of it? You know why? For one simple fact. You see, when you had your own children, you were too busy working to provide for them and give them the best of the best. So while you were working, you missed out on their childhood. You missed out on their youthhood. All of a sudden, as a father, you saw your son 21. You saw your daughter 21. But what happened to all these 21 years? I was busy, my son. Sorry. I had to work 50 hours a week. And I was working even the weekends just to make sure you have a beautiful, bright, successful future. And when I came to enjoy my son and my daughter, they were already adults, and they went, found a partner, and flew away before I became their friend. So what do I do as a father and a mother? I'll wait for the grandchildren to come. Because the grandchildren are your true children that you missed out on growing with them. Now when the grandchildren came, I slowed down as a father. I was young when my son was born. I didn't have the time for my son. But when the grandson came, I am in my 60s, I am in my 70s. Automatically I've slowed down. Maybe now I'm receiving pension. So as a pensioner, I have all the time under the sun. I'll take my grandchild to the park. I'll take my grandchild to a walk. I'll take them to shops. I'll buy them lollies. I'll buy them chocolates, presents, whatever they want. Why? Because I say to myself, I never saw my son, but I'm seeing my grandson as my true son, where I'm spending all the time with them. And this is why we love them more than our children. We never saw our children, but we saw our children in our grandchildren. But sometimes, as this person puts it so beautifully, he says there are certain people, they spread joy and happiness wherever they go and whenever they go. Did you get that? There are certain people, they spread joy and happiness wherever they go and whenever they go. Grandchildren, when they come, they bring joy and happiness, and when they leave with joy and happiness, because I've had enough with them. Come, my son, get your children out of here. They've given me nothing but a hard time. But anyway, parents, I know life is hard. I know life is tough. You come back from work, both of you working, very tired, and then there's a lot of demands toward this child. So the best thing to do, I'll give him a mobile or an iPad, whatever, and just keep him busy off my shoulders. He take this toy and play with it because mommy's tired, daddy's tired. And they flip through that phone, and they flip through those things, and God knows what they see. Or I'm too busy sitting in the garage and smoking the argila. Or I'm too busy with my friends. Parents have the biggest responsibility. We need to make sure that the children are fed and fed correctly. Because at the end of the day, with all love and respect, I'm saying this, no one is the same as mom and dad. No matter how much you love the child, you can never give them that emotional, that mental, that spiritual food as mom and dad would do to their own kids. No matter who you are and what you are, the child is in need 100% of mom and dad. And this is why two parents with the same sex, disastrous. That's another reason why it's not from God. Because let me tell you this, what affects and drives the man is logic. What affects and drives the woman is feelings and emotions. This is why when a man goes shopping, it's totally different to a woman going shopping. Imagine the man wants to buy a pair of pliers. They go to Bunnings. The first entry, at the front entry of Bunnings, they see this beautiful young man or woman standing there. He will say, excuse me, where can I find a pair of pliers? Oh, it's aisle number 31. Thank you. He will go to aisle 31 and he will go straight to the pliers, grab him and run out of there as quick as possible. Even Speedy Gonzales, with all of his might, will not reach you with that speed. Arriba, andale, you want to go for some lunch, some dinner, you know? So you'll be Speedy Gonzales, straight to aisle 31, get the pliers and out of there, Bunnings. The woman goes shopping. See, that's logic. Logic sometimes is dumb. So you took all the effort in changing and sitting in the car and warming it on a very cold winter day and drove half an hour to Bunnings just for 2 minutes. What a shame. But the logic says 1 + 1 = 2. I want a pair of pliers. That's what I'm gonna get. The woman is affected by the emotions and feelings. She'll take you shopping with her. If you try to teach her to be you, you'll be sleeping in the street that night, baby. So she'll take you shopping. She wants to buy a box of tissues. Simple. How many levels is Parramatta Westfields? 5? She will take you through the entire 5 levels, even the car park with it. And she will go to every single shop. I don't know how many shops is there, 10,000, 20, I don't know. She will stop at every single shop, from diamonds to gold to silver to linen to everything. And after 222 hours, she'll go and get that box of tissue. You are finished, gone with the wind. Every part in your body is aching. And then you'll argue, why didn't you just go and get, why da-da-da-da-da? No, that's how God made her. Feel it. She needs to feel everything, baby. Oh, let me see. Oh, look, they have a discount here, honey. Look at this. Look at this furniture. Honey, you wanted a box of tissue? No, no, please, please, please. Oh, look at the smell of the leather. Wow. And then she goes and sits once, 10 times, 20 times. Still not enough. I want to feel it. I want to smell it. Okay, let's go now. You like that one, huh? Because you know it's true. That's why you're laughing. See, we laugh when we hit the sensitive chord. Oh, that's me. Ooh. Or the man is pushing the trolley. Oof. Oof. But he can't say anything. He'll be sleeping at his parents' house. He doesn't want to do that. All right. Well, maybe he does. Well, if you want to sleep at your parents, just nag, okay? She'll take you home. So parents, when you have a child, you need to spend time with that child no matter how tired you are. Speak the language of love. Hello, honey. Hello, my angel. I missed you all day. I was working. Mommy was working. I miss you, mommy. I love you, mommy. You are my love. You're my heart. You're my life. I wish I didn't have to work, but mommy works because of you. She does it for you. But it's okay, mommy. Mommy's here now. Come, my child. I'll take that child to their room. I'll put them after my lap, after my bosom. I put them in their crib, in their bed. And then mommy stays. Because the child misses mommy, misses daddy. And both parents need to come, sit with this baby, put this baby to sleep. What are you investing in that baby? You are putting in them something called security, peace, comfort, confidence. I think it's getting cold. And the ultimate you read to that baby is the word of the Lord. Read them at that time story, and you better choose that story to be the Holy Bible. There are so many beautiful children Bibles, amazing. A couple of lines, but it's imprinted in that child, engraved in that child. The child is getting their ears adjusted to the Word of God, to the voice of the Lord. When they grow older, they will automatically go to church because it's been embedded in those first 3 years. And before that, while he is in your womb, my daughter, read the Holy Bible as husband and wife together while the baby is in the womb, because the baby will get used to that beautiful voice. Trust me. When the time comes to an end, I feel miserable. This is the only time I breathe. After you leave, I suffocate. No good.